Hello everyone, this is Zimnala again for another round of dungeon crawling. I know it's been a couple days, but that's fine. I unfortunately don't always get to stream, but I'll stream pretty regularly. But yes, last time we got our fourth member, I realize now that I didn't actually end up updating the portrait, but here is the new portrait for our new good elf. And we were just reaching the point where they could start joining other guilds in just a couple of levels. And yeah, we are just about ready for our adventures. Everything looks good. Now our dwarf was just beginning the journey through Warlock. And that is another pathway towards more hit points that every class that can try to go for it should consider doing. It does make for a pretty big increase to the amount of EXP needed for not a lot of benefit in the short term, but the spells are not useless. It gives you access to some basic resists. It gives you some of the damage spells early on, and it gives you pretty decent ability to cast movement spells, which is passed only by Explorer. Don't quite want to open teleporters still. Mostly because it's a pain in the ass to go get the character again. I'd rather skip a treasure chest than go chase him down. But yeah, we can now totally explore 4 a little bit more thoroughly, but I kind of want to just keep sorting our way through 3 as well, just to get more potions and tomes rolling for the adventure. And that is true. I just remembered I can cast levitation on everyone. Might as well do that. That is gonna be a real benefit to our situation overall. Yeah, but at least we're at the point where we have all 4 of our characters, so we won't have to go deliberately to higher levels just to level up a brand new character to keep him from dying. At this point, fighting on this level is almost strictly just to get more potions, because just the density of kills just gives you more of them. Yeah, you have a chance of falling into traps still, so that is what happened there. Oof. That's pretty unfortunate. I really should have looked closer. We gained quite a few new spells for Warlock on that one. The most important of which is the Ethereal Portal. It's pretty expensive, but it will let us get around in a way that we couldn't before. More agility is always welcome. Fortunately, it's just leadership. It doesn't matter that much that one of them didn't work. But we are continuing. Actually, let's see how close we are to getting better equipment on this. $21, $24. Okay, we can put on some of our new gear. So 15 for more. Okay. There we go. We're stocked up again on stuff. We are going to head back in. This time we're going to divert to 4 and take a sojourn into there to see how that goes. Now what is nice is that 4 has a lot more slimes, which means more potions. And the ants are the best EXP on this floor by far. So we're gonna have a pretty good balance in this floor. I'm seeing a lot of potions show up, but they're not always good ones, so I'll just wait to be surprised in town. Hopefully we get some good stuff, though. They'll stop being nearly as exciting once we start maxing out, but for a long time they're gonna be really nice. Now 4 has the tendency to make it so the back characters get more action, so we won't gain as many levels on the dwarf, but that's fine. They'll just gain a more overall higher level of experience up front. That's all I really cared for. I see some stuff that didn't clear on last pop. That's fine. It will fix itself next time the dungeon pops. Makes one character needs to pin one more, and I will head back. Good. That's both of them. Perfect. And I think everyone else can... Oh, actually, I read it wrong. Okay, we'll go finish that off real quick then. We can find a few things to kill. There we go. That didn't take much. There we go. Our next batch of spells. Anything good? Well, nothing I need right now. But every time you go up a spell level, it makes sure other spells are another notch cheaper, and I unlock studded leather. That's nice. Ooh, that's a good find. That's going to be a big boon. It's exactly what we needed to find, actually. There's the Journeyman's quest done. Now let's see what it takes to start joining other guilds. Paladin needs 1,000,000 charisma. That's a lot. As much as I thought this character had some problems for joining guilds. This other one actually has even more. I guess that's going to change my priorities for stats going forward. Since the other thing is that they can't really do anything more in Artisan without cutting off some of their potential hit points, so they may sit off to the side just chilling while we gather potions for a little bit. But yeah, they're going to get a few of these as quickly as I can. Because this is an art of being, it raises every stat by 1. I think I need to raise more stats than that to actually join anything though, so that's not quite enough to do anything directly for us. But it gets us a step in the right direction. I'll remember I can get these. Yeah, we can go back to 4 now. Hope for more potions. Now that's a good reason to jump to 4, is that the monsters there stop dropping ARDs, and those ARDs are hugely beneficial.
Cool. Cool.
Kind of hard to argue with getting every stat raised by 1 like that.
Cool. Cool. Bye-bye.
The demons are actually one of the greatest sources of equipment. Like, they don't drop much in the way of potions or anything, or even at all. I don't think it's in their drop pool,
Cool.
which leaves them largely with dropping equipment.
Cool. Cool.
I think we're actually strong enough to fight on 5 as well. I kind of put it off, but like, we are probably more than strong enough. We cleared off the main part of 4, and our EXP requirements are just starting to get to the point where we've got to branch in that direction.
Cool.
I mean, heck, we could probably survive 6 as well, but the deeper we go, the more likely we are to get damaged more than we can heal. And we're starting to face monsters that can actually stone us, which is another danger, but our strength is actually enough that we'll probably kill them almost every time. All of our characters have dexterities above 12, so we're gonna get force strike most of the time.
Cool. Cool. Cool.
Okay, that's one of our characters pinned. That's good. Getting close to the point where all 3 of the main characters will be pinned. And that's when I'll head back to town. It should happen right around the same time for all of them anyway. Good. Now we can go back and see what we end up with. See if that will let me do something before we end up pinned on my final character. Okay, a couple more rounds of this. What do you want me to get? A green ooze? Fine, I'll go find a green ooze. That should be easy. There we go, that's the quest. Another round of spells. Here we go, some of the resistance spells are coming in now. Now let's see what we ended up with. This is a cursed item, but we'll hold one for in case we could use it down the road. This is one of the first benevolent artifacts we could get. So I will actually toss this up front. Put this on one of my characters. This one gives you a very, very slight health regen. And it's very slight. Don't get too excited about it. But it'll be like being near half of a healing fountain. And over the course of a dungeon run, it can help keep you topped off. So those are a good thing to run across. I'll start collecting a batch of tomes and treatises in case we get quests for those. I can turn that in. You can't sell them to any there. You can turn them into the guilds, but if you already had the spell, it just eats it up and gives you a tiny bit of gold. Yeah, I'm gonna look at the tavern keeper, see if he got anything good in here that could give us some stats. It's not looking especially promising that way, but fair enough. It's a Cross of Redemption. Mace of Cordal. I don't think I've got a mace, but I know I've got a redemption. Kicking around on one of these characters. I've also got the other one that it wants, so let's start some of these chains.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah, I don't especially need this, but it is a semi-rare monster, so I'll hold on to it for now. But yeah, someone can get something from this potion, which will help out the elf. Let's dip in, level it up, and see if that gets us any closer. Yeah, it definitely needs a few more to get anywhere with that. That's unfortunate. Looks like we're gonna be pinned for a while. I guess it'll be fine. In that case, I'm gonna start looking to see if there's anything better that we've found that I can wear. That'll do something for them now. And you actually want to switch guilds too. Fortunately, you actually had options. Now we do need a magi. That is true. I guess you are a magi for now. Okay, let's give ourselves a couple of things that we can use. There we go. And you're gonna sit up front for a little bit so that we can get you some quick little levels. Same thing as before. Yep, that did not take long at all.
Cool. Cool.
That already has us halfway towards pinning. That's quite nice.
Cool.
Okay, that got us to be pinned. That got us a lot of our first spells. Let's see what we got. These ones I don't like because they don't actually tend to kill. Can't even cast most of the charm ones. We're not high enough charisma. This is a way to make your pets more soul bound to you. These are movements. Okay, I understand. Okay. Not too shabby. Okay, good. We need learning. We're gonna need some of these, but I will store them for now. Grin. Yep. Well, we are getting closer to being able to join a guild, but we're still a little bit away. We need one more intelligence and one more wisdom.
Cool. Cool.
That gets us halfway to being pinned. That's nice.
Cool.
Corrosion's bad news. I'm not gonna worry about that.
Bye-bye. Cool. Cool. Bye-bye. Cool. Cool. Bye-bye.
Nice, that was a good time to pin. Now we've got our first required quest for the Magi Guild. And I will read this out like I have for the previous ones because it shows up and you can't see it. You have been assigned the required level 7 quest for this guild. As you leave the training area, a young man dressed in robes approaches. He appears to be an elf, but has a very dark skin tone. He speaks softly. I am Merrick, Master Mage of the Third Circle. I have been assigned as your mentor and guide. I will be here to request specific actions from you and will provide reward when necessary. My goal is to share and mold you into that which we can be proud of, so that you one day might become a master mage as well. He looks you over. Any questions? You stand silent. Very well. Your first quest is to use your newly found magic to tame a rowdy. They are dangerous creatures, so be careful. And you bound one? Bring it here, and I will reward you with a magic scroll. He then turns and leaves. You must return with one rowdy as a companion. And that gets us our next little bit closer to being able to switch guilds. Nice. We need one more and we can do it, but it has to be an insight. That maxes out strength for this character. That's fine. They want me to kill a Dragret. That should be intense. I wonder if we're up to that task. What would you expect? I guess we made it. That was tough, guys. So we're probably safe to dip back down to 4 again. Ah, they're weapon resistant, but that's why I keep weapons of a higher level on at least one of my characters. That's fine.
Cool. Cool.
Now, it's pretty likely that Onigiri will actually pin pretty quick because he is an artisan, and artisans just don't need much experience. So as long as everyone else can level, or is close enough to it, I might just go back to town when he pins. We're not too deep into this area. Now, since I can't even cast a spell for it, and we have had rowdies join us before, I think I'm just gonna buy one if I got one here. Otherwise, I will find another way to get one. Yeah, plenty.
Cool.
Yeah. Capturing monsters is just not a fun part of the game, but you do it because you need to finish some quests. So what can I say? You just... But sometimes you find them ahead of time and you put them in the store just so that it's safe and ready for you when you do want to use them. It's just a strategy that I recommend because that way you don't have to worry about it later when you actually need it. They'll already be there. Yeah, so Onigiri is getting ready to switch off to another guild. I might round him out on another one, bring him up to Explorer like we wanted. Assuming he's got the stats for it. He may not actually have the stats for it because the focus has been in other classes, in which case he'll go back to being a warrior or a barbarian if he has the stats for that. That's true.
Bye-bye. Cool. Cool.
Oh, well, I mean, I already joined Warlock. You can't take it away from me. That won't matter in the long run anyway. Now, Onigiri is probably going to be the reason we go back again. And that's fine. Yep, that was the case. I'm gonna start looking into getting the other guys into weapons that can actually hit these enemies. I think it's time. Everyone has access to them, I just kinda didn't give them to it. Because the other ones have slightly better stats until you get down there. This is probably a bunch of spells we can't cast again because our stats are a little low for it. But that's okay. Now I'm gonna go through and see if I can't get me an adamantine dagger from this, because I'm gonna consider that proper. It's a dagger of Leth. That's probably iron dagger. There we go.
Cool.
Now we can't actually use this quite yet, but it will be quite nice when we can. And I may actually take Onigiri 232 for that reason. But maybe, maybe not. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Am I just fighting barehanded? That would explain a few things. Oh, I see. We're just not dexterous enough. That's cute. I guess I have been giving all the dexterity to the other classes, huh? Fair enough. There's more than one way to skin that bird, but guess we're going back to this. That's unfortunate. Well, we'll consider that going forward. Actually, you can solve that right now. There we go.
Cool.
Yes, everything is going pretty good. Just going through and leveling up some of my magic classes. How about you? Anything good? I mean, I don't know if I'd say it looks amazing, but I mean, I've always enjoyed it. Well, this is on PC. I don't actually own a PlayStation 5. Because almost everything that I care about is on PC from it anyway. But this is not a newer game at all. This one wouldn't be on PS anything. fact, I believe that all of these predate PlayStation existing. I mean, yes, but I don't really stream some of them. The reason why I started streaming this one was to showcase it, because it doesn't get much publicity. But there are other games I may consider doing that, like I may eventually start streaming some combo randomizer runs between Link to the Past and Super Metroid. There is a lovely combo randomizer for that that I sometimes do runs for when the mood hits me. I play a lot of mod hacks. Well, you can share any thoughts that you have if you wish. I make no guarantees, but I'll at least listen to what you're thinking of.
Whoa!
Cool.
I mean, I don't have any money for something like that. I don't really plan to purchase anything. If I make any artwork for this, I'll just do it myself. I would rather show off the game's original art than get custom made stuff for it. But I do appreciate you sharing that with me. It is a cool idea. Someone that streams a bunch of newer stuff would probably benefit more from it. I have no, like, illusions that this is not going to lead to massive streaming viewership of any kind. But there's been a pretty solid niche community that does follow the game after all this time. I think I'm just streaming outside of their normal hours. And honestly, most people that follow it are too busy playing it to watch it. Let's see, a couple levels of Magi. Well, Magi has one of the wider spell pools of most of the classes. Too bad almost all of them are just charm magic. Okay, that gets us there. I think I'm one agility and dexterity too low to join that one. And a couple points to that, so agility is gonna all go to them. But what I can do is I can switch back to warrior. Actually, maybe I can wear something better. Let's take a look. Can't wear that. Can't do this quite yet. Yeah, this might still be better. Okay, that's fair. Alright, now to see how we do against dwarves. I think they're gonna mildly beat us up.
Cool.
They will be a source of us having to heal, but they are a pretty good source of EXP for a long time. I know I'm not strong enough to really fight against the next level of the dwarf guards.
Cool.
But there is some unique equipment that you find in here that is worth acquiring. They are also a good source of stats. They do tend towards having higher potion drop rates than the average
Cool.
bear. There we go. But yes, this is pretty quickly draining my my reserves of healing.
Cool.
But that's fine.
Cool.
The reality is they're actually equivalent to monsters a couple floors deeper than this, so they just are nice in that they don't actually have like stat effects that are especially dangerous. Like they don't critical hit, they don't do a lot of the other pretty rough things like cast magic on you, or turn you to stone, or spit on you. They just have a good chance of actually hitting you.
Cool.
That'll solve itself as we level up anyway.
Cool. Bye-bye.
That's nice. We got pin. Time to head back. There we go. Well, that's a bunch of potions that'll raise our leadership up. So we'll actually maybe get some charisma and gain access to paladin soon. Nope, that's actually what we needed.
Cool.
We're not going to get that. We can get this. So I think we needed 16. This will bring us up to 14 if I use all the ones I saw. see where that puts us. Ah, we need one more int. I see. We're close. We're not there yet. I get it. Unfortunate. There. I actually thought we'd had it. Rats. Oh. And we go in for another round then. Yeah. Okay. What do we think? Are we dipping our toes into that? No, actually we can do a little bit of 4 again. I guess it repopulated. Good. I was gonna dip my toes into 5. I was gonna get risky. Might still happen. We'll probably not get anywhere close to pinning. Oof. That's expensive. Alright, this is gonna get a bit spammy, but we are going to use up some of this to heal. Yeah, ants joining is not really exciting either. They're actually not that strong individually, even though they can do damage in a group.
Bye-bye. Cool. Bye-bye. Whoa. Cool. Cool.
As you can see, 6 is not really the biggest danger for me either at this point, so that's good news. Now we are taking some decent damage here and there. That is what the healing items are for. Use them or lose them. Dungeon weeds are an interesting mob. They actually used to be incredibly rare, and they're a little bit less rare since the Ascension update, it seems. Kinda nice to see them have a comeback.
Cool. Cool.
This is where there is a quest for Barbarian. You have to come here to kill this guy to get the skull. I've already collected one, and only one can exist in the world at one time, so it's sitting in someone else's bank, so when I get to Barbarian, I can say that I did kill it to get it. So I won't feel bad about using it.
Cool. 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 Cool.
Yeah, I don't need to fight a group of either of those right now. That was my bad for walking back in there. Oh well. We're almost pinned, it'll be fine.
Cool.
Aw man, this is why I said use it or lose it. I think they just took our stack. Yeah, they did. It's okay. I used most of them anyway. Let's see what we got. That's my first time doing it, but that's how you get back to town quickly. You take a month hit, but for longer runs like that, it can be worth it. So now we're at the level 19 quest for Warlock, and let's see what this one says. You have been assigned the required level 19 quest for this guild. Olnak approaches you, again completely wrapped in his magical cloak. This next task will require you to explore the depths below and return with a specific item. It is known as the Sacred Scroll of Wizardry. It begins to walk and you follow. This scroll contains general knowledge about the magic that is a foundation of the guild. When you find the scroll, return it to me and I will reward you with an item that will help you locate others. He then walks away. You must return with one Sacred Scroll of Wizardry. I believe I've got that one saved up. Nice. More insight is good. I'm going to start using that to get towards Warlock on this skill class as character as well. And this is the last one I need to join another guild here, finally. That's great news. Another character can have a smile, and I think I'll give it to her. That will allow us to heal up slightly as we go. There are better artifacts and you get them, but that's just one of the first easy little ones you get. And that right there is one of the first early, rocks that you can wear that's useful. It actually adds a little bit of defense to it, but nothing too fancy. Let's see what's in here. We got a bounty for something useless. Good. We are probably never going to want that, but we'll keep it in mind. There is a quest for a pseudo dragon later, but I think we can just buy it from the store. I think we've saved them up from other characters. So I'm going to make sure that everyone that is going to join Barbarian has one of these stored up, because they are a required quest item. So one of the biggest early game scrambles is just trying to get enough potions of mysticism to feel deep journeys. As you can see, we're almost at level 19. We're at level 19 Warlock, and we already need almost 20,000 experience. So that's much deeper than we've ever had to go before. Our runs are starting to take quite a considerable amount of time. Which isn't bad, it's just different. You get used to it. I believe that this will let us join Sorcerer, if I am correct. And Magi, but I only want Sorcerer for now. Okay, and that puts us back into the running. It starts bringing another magic guild in. Now, Sorcerer is actually a pretty good guild is the best guild for resists. So that's just a solid reason to have it in the mix. But pretty soon we're going to be an entire group of just guilds that need tons of experience for a little bit, but I mean, we did want to start having other abilities, so this is the road towards that. You gotta walk down this road towards having abilities that aren't just fighting. There's some spotty regen going on. I haven't cleared this area in a hot minute. If it doesn't repopulate properly later, I'll reset the whole dungeon manually as far as spawns. Sometimes you have to do that if it messes up. But I'll do that between sessions.
Cool.
Yeah, we're gonna occasionally clear these higher levels just to get some more healing potions and whatnot, healing back in. That's just what you gotta do if you want to keep it going efficiently.
Cool.
Now we've got another guild in the mix for the elf. We are in business for getting everyone in line. That should give us enough levels to fix all of those problems. We'll be getting plenty of stat tomes in the meantime. The other thing that's really good about Sorcerer is it's the only one that gets real elemental attacks. All the other ones are just pure magic. So it makes a difference in what enemies you can actually hit with the spells. Because enemies have different, monsters have different resistances as well. Yep, they're already pinned, which is good, but I'll just go there when I get up to the easy teleporter back. Cycle them to the back so that their being pinned doesn't make a big difference in what's going on. Most enemy groups don't actually last to the last person and getting a swing on them.
Cool.
Says a level 5 quest for the Sorcerer's Guild. Let's see what it says. You have been assigned the required level 5 quest for this guild. As you leave the training area, a woman dressed in tight leather with hair down to her ankles approaches you. I believe you are the one I am looking for. She studies you for a moment. I am Mona. I have been assigned to you as your mentor by the council. She walks around you doing a full circle. It will be my job to ensure that you properly progress in your abilities and knowledge. She looks at you. As you might know, the Sorcerer's Guild is the most powerful in the lands. Our magic is capable of inflicting more harm, death, and destruction than any other magic out there. She begins to walk off and stops. It is your job to master this magic. She turns around. I want you to go and kill an Issus. A simple task. Return when you have, and I'll give you a reward. She then disappears. You must defeat one Issus. I think we can do that, although that's tougher than most of the really early quests, because that's one of the lowest levels that requires you to go to level 3. Any guild. So that's the only notable thing about that. Oh boy, it's intelligence. Finally, I can get back to being able to cast that spell from that unfortunate one we lost earlier. There we go. That's useful.
Cool. Bye-bye.
There we go. That's our quest complete. We did it. I knew we had it in us.
Cool.
I'm seeing a lot of tomes popping up in the item recovery, so that's a good thing.
Cool. Cool. Cool.
Yep, this area didn't populate again properly either. Huh. Mona congratulates you. Very well done. She then hands you a brown cloak. Here's your reward. Be sure that we will meet again very soon.
Cool.
That's another one of the potions I need. I mean, another stat I need. Good. I think this is the correct one. There we go. Ulnok takes the scroll from your hands and produces a lodestone. Use this wisely. Many rely on our abilities to help those who are lost and find themselves. May your abilities serve the public well. Awesome. More agility. More might. Nope, thinking about it, I think I got some item upgrades to do real quick. That's an improvement. Alright, guess I jumped the gun on that one. That's fine. There we go. Reconnected again. Yeah, there's a bit of a hiccup in the streaming. It apparently just happens to me. Oh well. It's not like it was a real problem. I also record it for anyone that wants to see it uninterrupted on YouTube, so don't worry about missing out on anything if you want to see it.
Cool. Cool.
How did you get hit for so much? That's wild. Now that should do it for now. Must really just have gotten really unlucky and just wham bammed him while we went. Yep, looks like it's the ants getting them. Oh well.
Cool.
Time to escape back to town. We made it just in time for them to get pinned. awesome. This is getting us a lot closer to being able to join Warlock. We need 3 more of Wisdom and Intelligence.
Bye-bye. Cool. Cool.
We're making good progress on this run. Almost pinned again. Good stuff.
Cool. 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 Cool.
Now we can head back and level up General. So now there's a level 17 Magi quest. You have been assigned to the required level 17 quest for the guild. Merrick approaches you and bows. As our duty to request the finding of an item known as the Sacred Scroll of the Magi. Please return with this item, and I will reward you with armor. Merrick studies you. Remember, our magic comes from within and allows the level of control that makes us what we are. The other guilds, they do not possess the mental control that we do. He pauses as he was going to say something else, then just walks off. You must return with one Sacred Scroll of the Magi. I've got that in storage as well. Oh, good. More intelligence. Always good to see that. We can get that right over that way. Awesome. That gets us a step closer. I think this is gonna be about it for this round of dungeoning. We got a few more hours in, and we gained tons of levels in our side guilds. We've gained a whole bunch of stats. But yeah, this has been a good run. Thank you all for joining my stream, and I will catch you guys next time.